So what we'd like to do is introduce to Tulalip an opportunity to take 50 homelessness people off of the street, which includes 30 tiny homes, 2 transitional portable community rooms, which host 10 women in one and 10 men in another. Also includes portable bathrooms, showers, portable kitchen, and wraparound services.
Melinda Nichols led us in a partnership with Lehigh. Lehigh is the Low Income Housing Institute. And she asked our program, our pre-apprenticeship program, along with numerous other pre-apprenticeship programs, to possibly assist in building tiny homes. It was the perfect segue for our program to show our students a building process from start to finish. Lehigh furnishes us with all of the material, all of the lumber. Our instructor teaches the program, and the students get to learn hands-on. As you can see behind me, there's 3 tiny homes in this current class. We've been doing this for 3 years, and we are actually the leading producer of tiny homes. We're up to 18. With these 3, it makes the magical number 21.
We're really trying to break the cycle of not just addiction, but life changes. What's it going to take to transform our Tulalip people?
A low barrier means that a person does not have to be clean and sober. They can be using alcohol, they can be using drugs, and they can still live there. They're not going to be kicked out because they're using. They can use on the premises of their tiny home. They cannot use out in the public with other community members that live there. This gives them the opportunity to change. They're not being looked at as a bad person or a bad seed or however people want to call it. They have options. This way families know where their people are, where they're staying, and that they're safe, and that they're not just living under a bridge and the chance of overdosing. At least in this kind of village, if someone does overdose, the chances of Narcan being there to save a person's life is a whole lot greater.
Housing is a necessary precondition to that. If you don't have housing, you can't do the work that you need to do to improve, to fix the areas of your life, whether that's mental illness or chemical dependency or any of a number of things. So housing first is just that idea. It is the first thing that you give somebody for them to do well. Housing first is more than that, though. Housing first is the philosophy that you give them housing and access to services. You need both, and that's where low barrier housing is a component of housing first, but it's only really half of the equation. The other half is making available medical care, mental health, chemical dependency, social work, other things that people need to be successful.
When we toured Tiny House Village in Seattle, one of the things we saw is participants that we see every day. We see people that had no hope, no nothing. They came here, they felt like they had hope. We had met a lady who had been there, I want to say like 10 days, and she had been sober for 5 of those days. They had resources that they never had before and options, and they were treated like they were humans, like they weren't dirt, and that's how a lot of people are treated now when you have an addiction.
I think it would be an amazing opportunity for not just the tribe, but our community to help house certain individuals. I don't per se have any family that are homeless, that are out there living in the woods or anything, but I do know people that are homeless and battle addiction, and that is their life. I'd like to see it be eradicated on our res.
I believe the tiny homes will help our epidemic with heroin, with meth, with other drug use, as well as alcohol. They will have housing first, so they will have food. They don't have to go digging garbage. And we're hoping when this changes, when they have all this, that it will change their mind so they can feel human again.